Hi, I'm Jess. Welcome back to Healthy Kids Lunches. I blog over at healthykidzlunches.net, and on my blog I share different tips and tricks, techniques to help you create beautiful and healthy lunches for your children that they're going to want to eat in 5 minutes a day or less. Today I wanted to address the post-Halloween candy in lunchbox phenomena. So every post-Halloween, my children come home from school and the first thing they tell me when I ask, how was school today? Oh, it was great. Guess what candy so-and-so had in their lunchbox today? And this conversation quickly goes from, guess what candy my friend had in her lunchbox, to why can't I have candy in my lunchbox? So I don't want my kids to feel completely left out when it comes to Halloween and candy and celebrations, but I also don't want to be giving them tons and tons of sugar for weeks following Halloween. I've come up with a couple of different techniques for adding healthier desserts to lunchboxes, and I wanted to share them with you today. So my first trick is to just use small portions of the Halloween candy they get. The Yumbox and PlanetBoxes have a treat compartment which is appropriately sized for a small portion of a treat. You can cut a candy bar in half or into quarters, put a couple of M&Ms in there. That way you're giving them a little something, but you're not giving them an entire overdose of sugar in the middle of the day. So small portions is my first tip. My second tip is to recreate a favorite of theirs and make a homemade version of it. So I love Reese's peanut butter cups, and so do my children, and I found a recipe in 100 Days of Real Food for a peanut butter chocolate cup, which tastes very similar to a Reese's peanut butter cup, but because it's homemade, I control the ingredients, I know what goes in there, and I know exactly how much sugar is in there. So these little peanut butter cups are a perfect addition to your lunchbox, or just search the internet for your child's favorite candy and find a homemade recipe for it. You're probably going to be surprised at how easy it is to recreate commercial candy in your kitchen and have complete control over the ingredients and the sugar that goes into it. Another thing that can go really far in lunchboxes when it comes to making something special or adding a little treat is to use fruit and to do something cool with the fruit. You can either add chocolate to your fruit, like I have with these raspberries that have a little chocolate chip in them. So what I would do with this is put it into a lunchbox and then just have a couple of raspberries with a chocolate chip in them. So it's fun for your kids to eat, and they get really excited when they find the raspberry or the couple of raspberries with chocolate chips in them. Chocolate pairs very well with most fruit, so that's a great combination, and it's a simple treat. Another thing that pairs well with fruit is whipped cream. Whipped cream is super easy to make at home. I just use heavy cream and 1 tablespoon of sweetener. I choose either honey or maple syrup, but you could even use a tablespoon of sugar. It makes a lot of whipped cream, so the amount of sugar in each little portion is very small. In this case, I put the whipped cream with strawberries. I would also pair it with any berry. And it looks really pretty in their lunch. It's something special, and it's really actually not that unhealthy at all. The argument could be made that it's actually healthy, so that's a great way to go with the fruit. Another fun thing that I've seen on the internet and I've recreated for my kids, and they're really excited about it, are these little lollipops, these melon lollipops. So these might take a little bit longer to make in the morning, but they're definitely worth it, especially when your child is concerned about how their lunchbox is stacking up to other kids' lunchboxes post-Halloween. You just use 2 cookie cutters. I have full instructions on the blog, but they look really nice. They make your child smile. They get them excited when they open up their lunchbox. And my daughter told me that the other kids in her class were like, oh, look at that, that's so cool. There's nothing that compels children to eat their lunches more than other children wanting their lunches. So this is a great little one that you can do. Great idea for your kids' lunchboxes. My 2 other ideas that I might do after Halloween, or anytime that I feel my kids need something a little extra special in their lunchboxes, are to make chips from scratch, from fruits and vegetables, and popcorn at home. So the apple chips and the popcorn are actually 2 other recipes that are from 100 Days of Real Food. And we're featuring a lot of recipes from this cookbook because we have a giveaway going right now. You could win a copy of Lisa Leak's 100 Days of Real Food on our blog. So hop over there and enter to win. It's healthykidzlunches.net. And these two recipes are both from her cookbook, and they're great additions to your post-Halloween lunches. The first one is homemade popcorn. You can actually make popcorn right in the microwave in your own paper bag. I always hated buying those microwavable popcorn bags that you get at the grocery store, because when you reach into them, your hand gets covered in all sorts of, I don't know what it is, chemicals, additives, who knows? I don't know if it's healthy for you, I don't know if it's not, but if you don't need to add extra stuff to your food, then why would you? And this is so much easier and less expensive to just make your own in a paper bag at home. So all the instructions are in the cookbook. Check it out. That's a great addition to your kids' lunchboxes. The other thing is to make chips from scratch. So these are cinnamon apple chips. We made them in the oven. They look really cute. The kids love the way they look. They taste fantastic. They're super easy to make. And they're another little treat that I might add to my kids' lunchboxes when I start to hear a lot about what other children are eating in their lunchboxes. So I hope you've gotten some great ideas from this video, and I hope that you'll share your ideas with us. We're always on the lookout for the next great idea for lunchbox creations. Check out our blog, healthykidzlunches.net, and check back each week for a new video. Thanks, have a great day.